Good evening everyone and welcome back to the Brain Dead Breakdown. Today I am carrying on with the Even in Arcadia looking Zats. Yes, so today I'm doing a double though. It's just doing a double. I thought because I've already done Caramel, you know, I did Caramel when it released as a reaction. I thought I'd do both Caramel and Even in Arcadia as a 2-for-1 today. So how's that? How about that? How'd you like them apples? Is that good? I'm going to do the double reaction again. So you got current day me sat here as you see him, who will be listening to the songs, and alongside me you'll have past me over here, my past self if you will, who back on release, well, day before release, got the vinyl in the post and was reacting to the vinyl, which is available up over on the Patreon, the full vinyl reaction. But you guys have seemed to be enjoying these double reactions that I'm doing, where you get the past self initial reaction and the present more in context view at the music. So yeah, it's the best of both worlds. Come along for the ride. This is Sleep Token with Caramel and Even in Arcadia. I'm a little lost for words. I'm enjoying this so, like, this feels like, oh, this is so, I'm enjoying this so much. I'm enjoying this so much.
Cut me up like sovereigns, payback for the good times. Right foot in the roses, left foot on the landmine. I'm not gonna be there, tripping on the grapevine. They can sing the words while I cry into the baseline. Wear me out like Prada, devil in my detail. I swear it's getting harder, even just to exhale. Backed up into corners, bitter in the lens. I'm sick of trying to hide it every time they take mine.
So stick to me like caramel. Walk beside me till you feel nothing as well. Come on, I had to once. I had to at least once. Come on.
Just look like you're trying to hide in the limelight. Guess it's really over. I'm trying to hindsight. I want to that top line. I understand.
Do you know what? It's funny. This has kind of, between me and my friends, has kind of triggered a bit of a term. Caramel fans, you know? And I think that this song did kind of hit a certain subsect of Sleep Token fans sideways, because they, you know, it's holding a mirror up, you know? And you can apply this to any fan base though. It's not just Sleep Token. Any fan base gets those fans who just a bit too much, you know?
Over it all, too low to retaliate like before, too blessed to be called ungrateful.
Although I will say I can't wait for the next album, where there is inevitably a song for Vessel calling out the people who are currently trying to be smart by calling out for appropriating R&B and wearing blackface. I find that shit fucking hilarious, and I'm sure that Sleep Token do as well. Just people trying to grab headlines, isn't it? Like,
contrition. I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incisions. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't.
Oh. Look, I've said all I need to say about Caramel. Oh.
It's happening, guys. I need, like, it's time. We're whipping open in case of emergency.
If this is a 2-part album, wait for the title track of part 2 to echo this song, but heavier. Oh my god. Don't sing. Don't sing, Damien. Please don't sing.
Come now, swing wide those gates. 'Cause I have paid my penance kindly.
His fucking voice, man. Like, just piano and voice is all you need.
Fucking goosebumps, man.
And I don't disagree.
That piano and the voice.
The gods we thought were dying were just sharpening their blades.
Have you been waiting long
For
for me?
I am the final dawn. I am the flood. What was missing from those scriptures will be written in my blood. Deep down into the mud. What good is all this talk of wings when there is nothing left above? Have you been waiting long for me? Have you been waiting long? No matter how we feel, we've got a taste for one another.
There's a very specific part in this song that I was just waiting for when me and Mum did the reaction together. And it's the bit where he sings the clean bit with more aggression, you know, like in Bloodsport. You know.
For me, have you been waiting long for me?
Yes. You know the title track had to go hard. You know the title track had to go hard.
Also, to the people who were complaining that this wasn't a real cello, shut the fuck up. Like most of the other stuff on this album, it was accomplished for real. They just couldn't get a cellist in. Wah, big deal. Fuck off. Move on. Next. You know, like there you go. There's my thoughts on that controversy. Do you know what? Controversial opinion. It probably was the same in Emergence before. Like you think Emergence hadn't been completed way before, you know, like Bill Murray were on tour with them. You know, like it was probably the same in Emergence. Like Emergence probably had like a non-real instrument in that place. It may not necessarily been a saxophone. It might have been a cello there as well. But then after having Bill Murray on tour and everything, they were probably like, "Oh, Gabby, get your ass on this this part," you know, like, or something like that. That's pure speculation, obviously. But that's what I reckon. It's feasible, you know. I have no proof of this. Do not be going around spreading this like it is gospel, because it is purely a theory. But you know, man, like even in Arcadia, I know it was teased. It was teased on the vinyl release of Emergence, and I would have heard this before the album came out had they not had the production issues with the Emergence single, because I didn't actually receive my Emergence single, which I have over there now, until about 2 weeks after Arcadia came out. So I'd already heard Even in Arcadia when I heard the instrumental version on thing. And I tell you, I really like the instrumental version still, because it's more stripped back. Like there's, you know, it's not the full song for one, and it's more stripped back. Like there's instruments missing, there's bits missing, but it feels like that would be really fun to mess with, to remix, you know. But like, man, I think Even in Arcadia is an amazing album. Like there's a lot of people who don't like it because it's not metal enough. I think that's the reason I don't like it. I think that's the reason I do like it. Sorry. Because rather than just resorting to metal, look, and I'm not saying this is what they've always done or everything, but there was a lot of parts where it just felt like obligatory metal in other Sleep Token songs. And look, you guys know how much I love Sleep Token, so I'm not saying that as a negative, because I still love the band and I enjoy the band. But on this album, it feels like, and I've said it quite a few times at this point, they were just confident enough in their own abilities to just go whatever direction they wanted and make it work. Because like, I think like every direction they took on this album works. You can argue to what degree and what could have been done better and all of that till we're blue in the face. But at the end of the day, we're not the artists who put it out. We didn't craft this. And I think what has been crafted is a masterpiece. I think it's brilliant. And like, if you don't like it, fair enough. It's not to your tastes, but it is to mine. And it turns out, it is to a lot of people's as well. Because holy shit, they're number one. Well, they were. You know, I don't know if they still are at the time of filming. But they were number one in the UK and the US. And when I heard that initially, I was just like, yeah, okay, cool. No shit. Thinking, oh yeah, on the rock charts or whatever. No, just general. And I was like, oh shit, okay. And then now they're at the point where like general pop artists are starting to call them out for just random petty bullshit and feuds like, you know, pop artists do to try and generate more buzz and social media clicks through anger and engagement. Not realizing that Sleep Token never play into this shit. So good luck with that, guys. Good luck. Like, you're yelling into a void, mate. But anyway, guys, like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you didn't. Subscribe for more like this. Comment down below to join the discussion. I hope you're still enjoying the dual reactions that I'm doing. And yeah, as always, I've been brain dead. Check out my links over on, we've got the Patreon, we got the Twitch, got hundreds of extra videos over on the Patreon. We got a Twitch stream every Monday, and I'm trying to work more into the schedule as well. But thank you for sticking around, guys. Up to 7,500 subs now, getting close to that 10k, getting close to the 5-digit subs. Like this, it's pretty sick. It's pretty sick, man. Like, if the share that, you know, I ain't done this shit in a long time. Share the video. Share the video. If you like my stuff and you think you got some friends who would like it, share it, mate. Let's try and share the love. Let's actually push to try and grow rather than just letting it happen for a little while. You know, like, don't expect this all the time. I'm not going to start being one of them insufferable YouTubers that do that every 2 seconds, but I think one video in about, 200 at this point. Please, share it. Yeah, let's have a push. Anyway, I've been brain dead. Hopefully, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.